Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy, sorry, I'm needing to bring my camera closer, okay? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my beautiful and delicious and wonderful little beans out there. Now then, let's just put a little bit of light on the subject. So 3, 2, 1, there we go. With my juicy little lights. Now then, what's happening here? Right, there seems to be, don't know, we need to have a little bit more brightness here, my little lovelies, so please excuse me just for a moment while I sort this out. Oh, there we go. See? Do you see how juicy and delicious they Look at this. Right, now then, I've just had a call from my, sorry, before I begin, can I just say, just to let you know, my little lovelies, the weather outside in the UK, in my neck of the woods, well, I'm going to tell you now, okay? Well, it's not sun shining. In fact, it looks very dreary, okay? Then again, it could be to do with the state of affairs in the UK. There we go, confirmation, okay? Now then, so it's a little bit windy, it's a little bit chilly, it's not particularly warm, okay? Which really for this time of year, it should be, shouldn't it? So, but it's not. Anyway, there's also a further 2 little bairns who are not very well at the moment, so I just thought I'd let you know that as well. So, we need to be, just need a sip of coffee please, and thank you. Get me. Anyway, so, and one's come down with chicken pox, God love her. Okay. Anyway, I could go more into this, but I'm not going to, because I'm not going to talk about others' medical issues. Okay, I'm just saying. Right. Now then, I'd also like to just say to you, wherever you are in the world, my little beautifuls, good morning, good afternoon and good evening to you all. Now, it's so strange because normally my lights are very, just let me, something's happening here, you know. Hold on, just please excuse me, okay? Just, it's never done this before. This is flipping really odd. Oh, for goodness sake. Let me just... Just trying to sort this out right now with all my little lights. Because normally it's all... Right, okay. Let's get back to it. Okay. Sorry, please excuse me. Now then. I'm going to put out this video now. I was supposed to put out other videos yesterday. But what happened was... And I'll explain it to you all, my little lovelies. Now, you know when you have your beautiful, dear little friends who come round to see you? Well, that's what happened. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate on this right now as well. So, anyway, so what happened was... Sorry. Oh, God. So the battery's gone on the floor. So maybe in the world, somebody's batteries are going... Get me. Right, let me just go and get me... Oh. Falling on the floor. Hold on. Oh, there we are. Right, so now we've got to get back to it. I do apologise about that, my little beautifuls, right? So maybe somebody's batteries are going, get me? Because you see, the thing is, with Duracell, you know, Duracell, okay, is that you see, even though they're a marvellous battery, there we go, even though they're a marvellous battery, what tends to happen is that eventually it fades, doesn't it? Just like anything. Okay? Now then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of our beautiful and delicious and wonderful subscribers. How beautiful you are, and thank you. Okay? I love you all. You're so delicious. And thank you for following me on my journey, okay? Because it does go a little bit up and down with me sometimes, you know what I mean? But then again, I'm just trying to get things across, you know, and sometimes I'm not the best. Mind you, I say that. I mean, I'm excellent at listening, you know, because I am with my job role. Do you understand what I mean? But sometimes maybe I'm not the best at explaining things, if you know what I mean. And then what happens is it comes out all wrong. And then, well, others out there, I mean, I'm not talking about all of you because you're following me, my beautiful little babies. I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is that sometimes it comes out wrong. And then, of course, others do not quite understand me. Do you see what I mean? Anyway, there's a number of things that I want to say on this little video, okay? I've just had excellent news today. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I just want to say to one of my beautiful and delicious and dear and wonderful little friends, congratulations and celebrations. She's just had, the early hours this morning, a beautiful baby granddaughter. Look how beautiful that is, okay? And she actually said to me, she said, do you remember, Mia? She said, a while back when you said something. I said, no. Just go have a cup of coffee. Please and thank you. I said, no, so I do not remember that. Because that's the thing with me. You see, over the years, I've done a lot of readings. And then somebody will come to me months later. And then they say, do you remember when you said that, Mia? And I say, no. Because it's almost as if, like, Spirit gives me the information, and then what happens is, it then, well, not wishing to be rude, but then it just gets thrown out. So it's as if I was meant to give that message, and then I'm not meant to give any other message. Do you see what I mean? Anyway, dear Spirit wants to say hello today. Say hello, dear Spirit. Come and say hello, my little beautiful. Come on. Say hello. Because dear Spirit has plenty to say today. Okay, so at the moment, Spirit's just dancing right now, deciding what to do. What are you doing, dear Spirit? Come on, do not be camera shy. You wasn't before. Look at this. So, you see, just... Okay. And then you'll see how... Okay, so anyway, there we go. Okay, so the Spirit's in the room. Okay, they're always in the room. See how light it's gone. Anyway, so congratulations to my beautiful and delicious little friend and your beautiful little family, okay, on the birth of your beautiful and delicious little baby granddaughter. And may you have many, 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 many years. God love you, of joy and happiness. Okay, now then, I need to change the subject because there's something that I need to mention. Now, this is going to be helping those out there in the alternative media with what I'm saying, okay? I've got to be so careful about what I'm doing right now because I cannot mention her names, you know, or anything. But we're going to look at greys, okay? And we're also going to look at India. Well, it's like a red zone, isn't it? And then many years ago, I remember looking on YouTube, you know, many years ago. I've got to be so careful how I do all of this, okay? That I happened to be looking, you know, like when you got a cliff edge, you know, and not far from the cliffs, you know, in the UK, okay? Not far from the cliffs, you know, you had houses, okay? Now, nobody would ever feel in a million years that they would subside, you know, that something would happen. Do you see what I mean? But then all of a sudden, and actually a gentleman who I used to, when I used to go to Circle many years ago, he used to be a professional painter and decorator, and he, yes, and he used to have 13 men under him, and he's very professional, very well-known name, okay? But then he developed emphysema, yes. Strange that, isn't it? Anyway, and God love you. God love you, my beautiful little baby, right? And his own property, okay, in a certain part of Birmingham. Well, you couldn't even sell the house if you wanted to, because it's all to do with subsidence. Okay, so sometimes, I'm trying to put it in a different way now. I'm trying to find the best way to put it. You know, like when the walls cave in. Can I have another coffee, please, and thank you. Get me? So what happens is that the walls cave in, do they not? So what used to be safe is no longer safe. Now, I'm having to do it in this way because of something else, which I cannot explain it because there's a reason why, okay? But I'm having to say things in this. It's almost like I'm talking in riddles. Do you see what I mean? But really, I'm not talking in riddles because you'll get me what I'm saying. Okay? So, and then we go to the animals, don't we? Let's have another sip, please, and thank you. So then we got the animals, especially in the UK. Get me? Right. Then we look at the cliffs, so getting it again, the cliffs. There's a song, weren't there? White Cliffs of Dover. Okay. But then you got the red zone in India. And you got the greys, bulls, greys. Okay. So I'm just sending out just this little video, okay? Now, for the ones who know me, okay, and who do follow me, you know, who I do see the views, okay? Well, God bless you, and thank you for even clicking on the view, okay? For others of you, you know, if you can either click on the like and subscribe, you know, if you haven't already, then please, if you could do that. See how I was all straight and I looked all neat, didn't I? But all of a sudden you sort of become a little bit, everything looks a little bit disshuffled. Well, I just said that, disshuffled. There's a song, actually it's not a song, it's a music. You know, do the shuffle. Okay? So I'm saying what's going on. Something is shuffling. Okay? So I just wanted to send this message out to you all. Now, for those of you who do not understand, you happen to come across my video and you're just going to say to yourself, oh, you know, she's flipping crackers, right? Well, you obviously do not know me, my little lovelies, and maybe you need to step into your own self, right? Because I just say things the way it is, I do not ramp. Now, there's certain little videos that I put up, yes, and then there's certain little videos that I take down. I just give enough information for that to happen, and then I take it away. Okay, and the reason why I take it away was, well, if you look at it, it's a bit like life, isn't it? You know, over the decades, you know, you've got those who rule, who just like to give something and then take it. You see, okay, I'm going to say something now, and I'm not saying it to be prejudiced, to be racist, to be anything, but there's an old-fashioned saying. It's like you're an Indian giver, so you give with the left and you take with the right. Old-fashioned British saying. Now, if anybody's Indian out there, well, I do apologise, my little beautifuls. I've actually got a sari that, you know, which is going to be coming to me, which I am going to be wearing. I keep getting 2 weeks. So it's a bit like when I have my fun and games, 2 weeks. and you'll be seeing me wearing a sari, so I'm not racist and I'm not prejudiced, my little lovelies, but that's a fact of the matter. It's a saying, give with the left and take with the right. That's it. Bang, bang, bang. Do you sort of mean? So there seems to be a lot of that going on, doesn't there? And I've just got Australia as well. There's something else going on there as well, other than the obvious. Funny that, isn't it? Because, you know, today apparently there's a jubilee. Let's just have another sip of coffee, please, and thank you. Jubilee in schools. Is that the fake Queen? The UK? They're having a jubilee. I was even walking my beautiful little rubes, you know, and there's a road, and they had all the flags out, they had everything. I personally never liked flags. Do you know what I mean? Because that's like saying, okay, we could say you could have a red flag moment, okay? But generally speaking, it's like, oh, one rules one rules another, and one rules another. No. Because really, nobody owns this land in the world. Nobody owns it. It's others, the mafia, and I'm going to keep this video up. This is one video that I am going to keep up. Now, I took down another video from yesterday, which is to do with the little Bens and something to do with the iPad. Now, I've noticed, so I need to go to that subject, so do forgive me, that at a certain time of night, you know, that's unless I go to sleep early, okay, that if I hold my phone, okay, for a certain length of time, I can feel the radiation coming through. Get me? And I took that video down, but I'm going to keep this one up. Simply because, you know, I wanted to say congratulations to my beautiful and delicious and dear little friend. She's so beautiful, God love her, okay, as being a new grandmother, okay? But the fact of the matter is, and that's the reason why I will not take it down, because I want to keep that memory, and I want her to keep that memory, okay? But the fact of the matter is this, is that when you see what's going on, one needs to be very alert, bang, bang, okay? Now we're seeing lots of, so many different things going on. It's so putrid and it's so evil. But you know what? They're never going to win. No. Because it's game over already. Bang, bang, bang. Really, right now, what we're seeing, let's have another little sip of coffee. Gosh, I'm nearly finished. Look at that. Last week. We're now seeing, aren't we? What do I call it? Running out of ammunition. I've just got running out of ammunition. Spirit, would you like to add anything there? Do you reckon they're running out of ammunition? What's your thoughts? Because you must remember that Spirit, oh, they were around far sooner than us. So what are your thoughts, dear Spirit, before we close out the video? Do you agree that they're running out of ammunition? The higher, putrid, we have to call them something. Just have to wait for the answer. There we go. There we go. See how it's gone lighter? So you see, some of them, they're running out of ammunition because they cannot anymore, I do not mean this in a nasty way, I've just got mentally, they cannot anymore, they're finding it hard to sustain things. Do you get me? Bang, bang. Right? So I know what I'm saying. So for some of you out there, you happen to stumble across me, you probably think, oh, look at a crazy woman, she's nutty. Do you see what I mean? No, I'm not. And any of my beautiful and delicious, because I have a close circle, like I said, a circle, who are my beautiful and delicious little friends. Very close indeed. Right. What's an old-fashioned saying, isn't there, actually? You keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Shoulders go up there. I even heard a click. You know, they actually say that. You know, when your body clicks, you know, you can hear some people that can crack their fingers and do all that, the saying later life that you have arthritis. Something's just making me say something. Well, arthritis, like dementia, like anything, well, it's been created, hasn't it? Just like the common cold years ago, which now all we seem to hear is, oh, I've had COVID. Oh, I know someone else had COVID. Do you get what I mean? It's like brain dead flipping. It's a mentality, isn't it? Do you see what I mean? It's like nobody says anymore, oh, I've had a cold, I've had a flu, I've had anything. No. It's flipping, I've had COVID. Flipping crackers they are. But, like I said on my previous video, you know, about the supermarkets, you know, the mood does seem to be lifting, so it does seem to be, you know, becoming deliciously well. Because more and more and more are clued up to the flipping shite what's going on. Do you get me? That's what I said. They're losing. Remember the batteries when one fell out. Can only keep going for so long. Everything has a shelf life, does it? Not. Okay, so that's the video, my little lovelies. Now then, I've got to get on and do my quick reads. Then, of course, you know, I've got to, you know, upload things on another site as well. So that's what I'm going to be doing. But yes, you know, it seems that maybe the programming, let's just rewind, the programming is not going as well as expected. And let's just forget about, what's his name? Elon Musk, he's just come back into my head. Well, to be perfectly honest with you, and I don't care what anyone says anyway, because God loves the truth, does he not? The fact of the matter is, I mean, he's a flipping oddball-looking character, isn't he? I remember looking into him, was it a couple of years ago? You know, when he first met his girlfriends, who were then his wives or whatever they were, right? They started out pretty, whatever our definition is of a normal, hello. And then, well, they ended up dyeing their hair all different colours. They ended up, you know, it's almost like they were entered into his flipping crazy world. Do you see what I mean? I personally do not go on Twitter. I mean, I had a Twitter account. I mean, I haven't used it for years, you know. But what I'm saying to you is this. I wouldn't even look at that site because he's working for them. So, and when everybody gets their flipping head around it, hello, then we're all rocking and rolling. Do you sort of mean? He's one of them. So everybody all over the internet or wherever they are on all different sites, you know, and they're all chat. I don't even listen to it. You just skip past it. What, they got nothing better to talk about? And I'm not being nasty because everybody has to have something to talk about, but it's just a crock of shite. It starts out as a dump and ends up as diarrhea, and I'm not being rude when I say that. Remember, a wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay, because that's what it is, a wolf in sheep's clothing. So one has to be on the flipping ball at all times. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, and try not to get distracted with all of this shite, because that's what it is. Okay? And as regards to whatever, anything else is going on in the world, well, you know, parts of the world is communism, isn't it? And then they want to rule everybody else. Do they not? Yes, they do. And that's what they're doing. But that's all right. We all know how to rock and roll. We're stronger than that. There's more of us than there are of them. So let's rock and roll, shall we? Let's see what's going on here. So, anyway, I'm going to end the video there, my little beautiful. So, maybe I've talked in riddles in some things, but I'm trying to get you to see something, okay? And for those of you out there, especially in the alternative media, you're going to get me, bang, 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 what I'm saying to you. Okay, you're going to understand it. And for somebody out there, I don't know why, I've just got Gemma, Gemma, I've just got Gemma. Don't know where that's come from. Anyway, God bless to you all, my little lovelies. Lots of love. You just take care now. Thank you for listening. Much love. God bless. Bye-bye.